Body by Sophie, where we move our body in fun ways. So I got my hoodie on, and actually I'm gonna keep it on to do this next step here because I'm gonna be doing some resistance work that's actually is going to engage your core, your thighs, your legs, even working on stabilizing your eversion and inversion of your ankle. Really is gonna do from like a head to toe almost, even though it's focusing more to legs, thighs, core, and your back too, your abs and your back. So there's two higher bands or loops actually. These are from Spinal, and they're very good. So these are the more resistant, the higher resistance. There's 3 other colors and resistance strength. These I would recommend use to more for your legs and core. I mean, it is going to engage some your arms and upper back and shoulders because I'm gonna be holding on to this while I'm doing the exercises. I'm gonna show you just a few. I was using this one for quite a while, so I'm gonna take a little breather and show you what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to put a bit of support with that bolster here for my hips. That's going to be raised a little bit off the floor, and I might move it more to the low back, but it's going to be right here in any case. And I'm using as well a contour pillow, just a foam, dense foam that I get from this wonderful place. I love to get my pillows in Winnipeg, Canada. So here I'm using the last not the hardest, but the one before that, the purple one. I might go back to it later, but now I'm using the red. So we're going to it's going to engage a bit of everything. So you have to gauge what strength resistance you need, what loop you need. I suggest a loop. You could do it with any stretchy bands that are resistance band. So you gauge wherever your arms need to be. It's based on your upper strength, your core, the length of your legs, the length of your arms. It varies for everybody. So put it wherever you're comfortable. And here I'm putting my sleeves, half in through my hands here to give me a little bit of support, because especially with the other one, the purple band, it can cause a bit of rubbing on your hand, even more so because it is higher resistance. So here, one leg bent on the floor. I have my pillow to support my low back, a pillow to support my neck, and elevates my head and rest it this way. And I'm going to just basically push down. So it's like if you were doing this, without. But when you're doing it with a resistance, you're actually engaging so much more. And we're going to engage our upper body at the same time and our arms, because we're going to resist and follow through with the movement. All right, so here, one leg straight, and you go up. Oh, here I went a bit too quickly, so you have to resist, and then your arms need to go up and push. So you can be here. At the same time, it's going to give a stretch in your hamstring here. You're going to feel it wherever you have tightness. In my case, it's more at the issue of tuberosity here, where your hamstring engage, and that's going to give a good stretch. So let it stretch, and at the same time you're pulling with your arms down toward the floor and towards you. And so I'm going to have this on the inside here, and then you pull away and slowly come back towards you, and bend your arms elbow towards you further. Here your hands go away from you toward the leg. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 of those, maybe 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to switch leg and repeat the same thing with the other leg. And rest your other leg on the floor, arms glued to the floor as much as you can. you just go in this motion with your arms, your forearms, okay, the elbow joint. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, squeeze your bone, 7, 8, contract, 9, 10. So you contract, back here. You're gonna feel it even more when we do both legs, but let's repeat that. Okay, let's see if we can do 2 more times on each side, but I'm gonna just focus on that, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, use your arms and your bicep, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch leg. And 1, pull toward you. 2, pull toward you. 3, pull. 4, away, toward. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more time on each side. Then we're gonna switch to a different exercise. And kind of look towards what your leg is doing. 1, pull toward you. 2, 3, away. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch leg. I switched my, here we go, let's just switch that around, there we go. If you get all tangled and twisted. 1, 2, and breathe out when you bring your thigh back, away from you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, towards you, away, 9, and 10. You could make that, instead of 10, you could make it 5, you could make it 15 or 20, you decide. All right, so now we're gonna go both legs. So same thing with your legs and arms. We might do a little bit of variation just to change it up a bit. So here again, find where you want to have your resistance. Here it's starting to tug a bit just in this position, so then you know it's gonna be good here. 1, when you go towards you, you're gonna bend your knee. And 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze your bum. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, oh, I went too far. I was focusing on my breath and wondering why am I suddenly doing the breath work or I'm exhaling going towards me. Well, that's actually because I'm also engaging my core when I do this, because I do put a resistance. So you could really do it here. You could do that too. But either way, because you're using a resistance band, this is to our second set here. Because we're using our second set, because we're using the band, we're really engaging either the legs, the glutes, the hips, or more your abs and your arms and upper body, depending what direction your legs are going. Since you're really putting, that's what's the strongest. So sometimes it's the leg pulling away more, putting resistance into the loop. Sometimes it's your arm bringing towards you here and then bending your knee, but you have to match your resistance. You still have resistance in the bend here in this part. Okay? Okay, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stretch here. So pull towards you. If you want to pull more into your legs, then have your hands closer to your legs and just pull towards you. Wiggle your back if you want to readjust, and then stretch there. You feel a nice stretch in the back. You can bend your knees if you want, just like this towards you. Give a good stretch with your knees bent, and then straighten the legs. Okay, we're gonna repeat and pull away from you. And let's go with breathing out there. I'm straighter, and now bent. Straighter, going with the feet, and now toward your body, toward your feet, toward your body. Your arms are doing that, see? Toward your body, toward your feet, towards you, away, 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 one more. Good. And stretch again. Point, flex, point, flex. As you flex, you might feel tightness in your calves, your hamstrings, even in your low back. Low back a bit stiff because I'm challenging it with all these weights and resistance bands. So this flexing and pointing your feet is very good. You can go slower. You can alternate. I would go both together. Okay, one more set. Third set of 10. And 1. Oh, we're gonna bend our knee. 2. So once your legs are up here, that's when you bend, okay? 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8, 9, 10. Also keep in mind, putting a bolster here is gonna help you get that resistance work more correct, more precise, and it's gonna allow you to go a bit lower here. You could even be here because you elevated with your hips without raising your head, which my goal in my exercises is not to engage my head laying down like this on my back. I need to keep my scalenes from tightening and putting stress on my spine and my cervical. And I do so many planks and push-ups throughout the week with my work that I want to keep my head rested on my pillow. Plus more tightness I get in my neck, that contributes to increasing my vertigo symptoms and flare-ups. So that's why I also use a pillow for my head, and I use one for here for my low back, because in doing so it's allowing me not get the clonking sound as I am working on loosening my all of those ligaments and tendons, as tendons are structures or soft tissues that attach a muscle to a bone. It's working and doing this, strengthening my muscles and allowing my tendons as well to get a little bit more strong elasticity and regain full function of them. All right, so we got this one. That was a good one. What is it what else did I do a moment ago? What I did it was the higher resistance, which was really great. So from here, I actually went to the side and my back popped or adjusted in a way that it felt a bit lower than usually. So I think that was a very good exercise, and actually now it's not even doing it because it is stretched and relaxed. And then same to the other side, assisting with the bend. Can help you drop to the side. You can even do it with your knees bent. So you could be here, drop to the side, and then use the resistance to give you some support and back up. Yeah, you can combine the stretching. Here, this gives you a really good stretch in your calf, extra stretch. That feels really good. And make sure you include pointing and flexing to do some nerve flossing. You can do it one leg at a time, like I am doing it right now. Feel it going all the way into my attachment of my hamstring, into my ischial tuberosity. I may have felt even stretching even further, which is great in the glutes. Pointing and flexing. Nice and slow point, and let's hold that 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 more seconds. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you want to work on working your calf muscle. Just do the resistance with the bands. Use whatever resistance you want. And that's really going to work there. You can put it more right here at the forefoot. Anywhere where I was, the forefoot was good. Like the bottom part of the forefoot. And push, resist into it, push away. Yeah. Now let's switch into the other side. So we're going to do the stretch first. And you do it with the foot flexed and pointed. We did it pointed just a minute ago, so we're going to do the same thing. And you're going to feel a good stretch right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm putting resistance against, I'm pushing away, so I am working through here. Okay, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then just go back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So any of you, any women, mothers who need to be careful with what they do with their core, as you may be suffering some consequences from giving birth, you know, you have tear in the tissues in your abdomens, and you need to really be careful doing something like this, like the exercise I just did earlier that engage your core and your back, where your head is resting on the floor. Putting pillows like this to support your back will be a lot safer than doing crunches and movement where you're lifting your upper body. I would not suggest to do that. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch side again. We're going to do 2 more on each side just to work those ankles and foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, 1, 2, make sure it's in the right spot. 3, 4, feel the stretch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this side again. Make it 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3, right here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. That was very good. I hope you enjoyed this exercise on working your legs, your core. So when we do this one here, we didn't do this one just only. So here I'm gonna do with my legs straight and up instead of bending the knees. So 1, and I'm gonna use the other one resistance because it's gonna really focus on engaging even more my glute muscles and my back actually. Let's see. I want it like this. Here we go. Make sure the strap is towards you, not behind your legs. Even though we'll have to check that out, how that works. Alright, so here we're going to do something a little bit different. Here we go. Alrighty, so what we're going to do, whoops. Let's make sure we have this in the right spot. There's a few things actually still we can do here. Now with this one it's a little bit tougher, so make sure you have something like maybe some gloves may be helpful. So here we're gonna go open, open. The other one is better for that one. We skip this one. We're gonna do something else here. I should have kept with the other one to show you this one. This is too tough. And down. Now you're gonna really feel it in your thighs when you do it with the toughest resistance you may have in your loop. So this one I'll have to double check what resistance it makes it be, but that's 5 or 6 dots. And down. That's gonna really engage your core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then just go back and forth. 1, towards you, bend your elbow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, here let's leave it all the way out. Give a break to my hands. And you're gonna push away. Hold on here. And you're working your outer thigh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go back to the other one. One, 2, 3. Push your arms down into the floor as your legs are going away. So your elbows go down, touch the floor. 1, or toward it. 2. Squeeze your bum. 4, 5, squeeze. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now back to open. As far as your legs will go with the resistance you're holding. Then you put your hands right here and you're gonna push away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more time, each of these. And take a break at any time if you need to get some water or take a break for whatever reason. And 1, squeeze your bum. 2, squeeze. 3, 4, stretch. 5, stretch, squeeze. 6, squeeze, 7, squeeze, pull towards you, 9, 10. So now doing something with resistance like this when your legs go down, it's easier in some way, and at the same time you're getting a lot more out of it, I feel. All right, hold on here and push away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna hold it out. Okay, let's see how long we hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Okay, I think we did good. I'm gonna leave it to this. My back is nice and stretched and loose. Let's go into a child pose here. And to the other side, my hands on the floor here, bracing myself. It helps me engage my core when I do the twist like this. And it's really good for your back. From here, you can straighten the top leg and reach however where you can with your hand. Here, I'm touching the top of my foot. I'm gonna do the other side to show you. Breathe in and out. So from here, you bend both of your knees, hands on the floor, push down into the floor with the palm of your hand, and switch to the other side. And straighten the top leg, touch your feet, your foot, and turn your head away from your leg that's straight. You can have your palm of your hand up for the moment until we have to brace ourselves to engage our core and protect our back. That's a much safer stretch to do it with our palm of our hands or our arms pushing down into the floor anyway. You could do it with the back of your hand as well. Bend your knees. So we're going to try with the palm of our hand facing up this time. So you have to see what works for you. One might flare up an issue for you, so see if you need your hands facing up this way or your palm of your hand facing down. It's going to engage your arm and shoulder muscles a little bit differently, as well as your back. Alrighty, I'm going to turn back on my side and sit up. Thank you so much. Namaste. Take care, you did amazing. Keep up the good work.
Half of me was always missing, wishing to be yours.